Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are... Luis Suarez! He's under a lot of pressure there. And he's managed to gift it back. It's going to be another throw. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Hullet. Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers. Just the goal, and the shot! Caicedo. This is De Jong. Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Xabi Alonso. Gavi. Cannavaro. Oh, played right into his path. He is through. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good spread. Short changes him with that pass. Bastoni. No goals as yet. Pedri. David Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xabi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. Torres. He can run onto that. Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. Marseille with the corner. They're first. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that was vital. Gavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And tries a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Marseille looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Can he finish? They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Eto'o. And here's Suarez. Oh, what a ball he's in. It's Luis Suarez! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Van Dijk cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Luis Suarez! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Added time.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Number 25.
Here we go again.
Number 19. Suarez.
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 18. Bale.
And they win it back again.
Owen.
Pull it. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a nicely measured pass. And Owen! Fernando Torres. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. David Villa. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, that's well spotted. He's through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Owen looks to get on the end of this. That is good alertness. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's just beyond his reach. Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. Pull it.
The attendance for
Now
this
it's
match
Owen.
was 29,514.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he's there to retrieve it. Vieira. Foot in. Now it's Messi. Got a shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear.
Marseille showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible... Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Heads it! Rijkaard gets it away. Xavi Alonso. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Bale. Vieira. Xabi Alonso. And here's Bale. Pull it. Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
75 minutes played. De Jong.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Marseille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely feet. Owen. Owen with a beautifully timed run. McAllister. Well read, nice interception. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
McAllister. Messi. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Strokes it back. Oh, no joy this time. He can get that clear, and he's being shifted off it. Messi. Gravenberch. Messi. Up he goes! Costa Curta. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found... He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And here's Vieira. And here's Xabi Alonso. Oh, great play! Oh, look at this. Rummenigge! Nedved. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Messi.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Xabi Alonso. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And he's managed to gift it back. Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Luis Suarez. Suarez finds himself offside. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, important interception. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Terrific header. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although...
Shapes! They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Xabi Alonso. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Now who's going to be first? And Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this. Nedved. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass is just off target. Xabi Alonso. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Nedved. He's cut it out. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge goes steaming forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There they go, hunting in packs. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's on his way! Rummenigge! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Eto! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And again! Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Eto. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things. And
can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I was impressed with both the move.
Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he has been fouled there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to get free. It's their second corner of the game. Fletcher tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mosquera. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Gavi. Eto'o. He's found a way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Cannavaro gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. Neuer. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to...
He's got the shot away! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played over towards the opposite flank. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for the runner. Mbappe. Out to the right. And he was alert to it. Xavi Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Now it's Eto'o. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge takes control of it and he's on the move. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly...
And Hullet! Kimmich. Now it's Eto'o. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back into the middle. And that has been cleared. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cannavaro gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gavi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he spark a counter here? He's played him through. Eto'o! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side. And
he's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Hullet. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. Played back in. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bale. Saliba cuts out the pass. Gavi. That's beautifully weighted. Mosquera. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Pedri. Gavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold. Driving on and making good progress. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eto'o. He is through here. Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. He's gone forward. And Dijk makes the interception. Rijkaard. And it's played forward. Gavi. Bale. He's got speed. And the finish! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Number 4, Mateus. Number 15.
Now he's off and running.
Substitutions taking place.
Eto'o.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bale. And that's an errant pass. The final 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nice interception, well timed. That has ended up in no man's land. I think we're just about done here. Well timed, excellent interception. And he welcomes it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
2 added minutes.
Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sané. Oh, he's in! Great chance! And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Eto collecting the match ball, and it... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. He has found a way through. He rises! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's an excellent interception. Platini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
White. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, the shot could be... Tries a shot! Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He's through here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, easy pickings there. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. White. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going to go a long way. Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
DiMarco. That's a shade optimistic. Time and again they are repelled. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit too much weight on the pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos. Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Hullet. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Conte. Thuram cuts it out. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Back when it goes, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that wasn't far away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Neymar. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Has been indicated.
Terrific header. And another try. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 32, DeMarco.
That gets things going for the second half.
Right.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Erling Haaland. Number 17.
And here's Eto'o.
Pedro Neto.
Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aims beyond the defence. Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some resolute defending there. Haaland is herring after that one.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Back into the middle. Gently done. Pedro Neto. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Substitution on the field. Number 95.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Over to the left. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pull it. Xavi Alonso. Pull it. Now it's Eto. Now it's Hullet. Eto. It's Eto! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he was quick to react. Pull it. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Eto. Pull it. And no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Substitution in progress.
Eto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eto! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes down, but nothing given. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Big chance! And the finish! They've done it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely spread.
4 added minutes has been
Cannavaro
indicated.
is there, and he can get that clear. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice sequence of passes, this. Troy, he's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Eto'o. Cruyff. There's the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Bastoni. And here's Eto'o. He's got to be in here. Nice interception, well timed. Eto'o might just make this. And here's Messi. Oh, that's ambitious. Sticks it away. And that is a smashing hit. Struck with power and accuracy.
Oh, that's a tremendous hit. And the obvious issue for the keeper was not seeing it early enough.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rummenigge looking for options for movement. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Eto'o. Threads one in. Big chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. And it's Xavi Alonso. Back into the middle. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Vieira. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bale. Messi. Luis Suarez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Eto'o. Vieira. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's there! And the comeback is complete. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking tidy in possession here. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Neymar. Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Gullit. Xabi Alonso. Can he put it away? They've done it! And that is goal number 20.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pull it. Bale. Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He can run onto that. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Bastoni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. The final 5 minutes. Cruyff. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alonso. Great ball if he can get there. Luis Suarez driving forwards. Bale. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Xavi Alonso taking it. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's straight offside. Now it's Hullet. Played into space out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet. Neymar. DiMarco gets into some space. Cafu. Neymar. Hullet. That's an excellent interception.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Collar. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Hullet. In by DiMarco. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. DiMarco clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Dembele. Neymar. Neymar. Now it's Hullet.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now there's a fine ball. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we're still where we started right now. DiMarco gets his head to it. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Maldini. Messi is sharing after that one. Xavi Alonso. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Platini. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And back to the keeper they go. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his... Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! And now they can spring out of defence. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. Almost half an hour in now.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Gavi. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Gavi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Eto'o. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Eto'o. And he's in on goal. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Baggio. He could be in here. Eto'o gets flagged offside. And here's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pirlo. Tar. Platini is onto it in a flash. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard with the clearance. That has not gone well. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Eto'o. Number 21, Neymar. Number 26, Gavi. Number
And we're off again.
Baggio.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 15, Nedved. Number 9,
Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Corner given.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
An act of charity gratefully received. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vieira. Now it's Bale. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Bale!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. This is the time you need that pace.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hullet. Rummenigge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass somewhat off target. 75 minutes played. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Messi. Platini.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nedved looking to run onto it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. Oh, not quite.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and...
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Bale. Can he latch onto this? He has found a way through. Bale. Bullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 4, Mateus.
They've played it short. Hullet.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is good alertness. Bale.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Forlan. And the counter is on. Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Hullet. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Neymar pinches it off him. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they can break here. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Khan claims it. Collar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram cuts out the pass.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Really fierce, close defending. Can he get onto this?
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his
Big header! There it is! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And a header! And another try! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckham makes the interception. And here's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. It's Totti! Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. And it's Sneijder. Fiddles it through. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Sneijder. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good ball.
Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Curta. Sneijder. Some resolute defending there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. That's a super give and go. He's got all. And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Up he goes! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary play.
Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cannavaro. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Lahm. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. Now Costa Curta. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Lahm. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack too.
There's the shot! Xavi Alonso. Good spot, he's seen the run. Rummenigge. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5, Lahm. Le numéro 24. À leur place, le numéro 13, Xavi Alonso.
And he's there to belt it away. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. That's a little off target. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Xavi Alonso. Vieira. That's been cut out, well played. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. Pull it. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Rummenigge! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oh, that was a cracking little
And we've reached half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23, le numéro 69. À leur place,
Here we go again.
le numéro 8, Fabio Cannavaro. Le numéro 27. Attention, changement.
Davids. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Costa Corta. Xavi Alonso. Alonso. No, again there's no way through. And it's Vieira. And it's Bale. McAllister. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Pull it. Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's hoisted clear. Nice. And the shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
It's become a case of men against boys. He is through here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense. Has a goal! It's oh, what has happened here? Rafa Silva. And it's Bale. It's Alonso! He's put his foot right through that one.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris Saint-Germain
41.
are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Owen. Owen. Xavi Alonso. That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! He scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Owen! It's a goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bout of passing here, and pull it! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pull it, goes short. Hits one! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a brilliant interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's... tries a shot! Now it's McAllister. Well read, and the danger is averted. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Owen. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, power or guile? What's it going to be? No, it's wide. Bullet, the most accurate pass. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Owen. Owen. Owen with the big header. He's got a goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge. And that has left him in a heap. João Neves with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, That's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Gullit is behind this one. Decent hit! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And he's straight offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge is firing after that one. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pinches it off him. Gavi. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. He's got... It's Neymar! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bastoni is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Xabi Alonso. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Passing is... Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Platini.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, there is a look that's... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Pull it. Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And the shot! Oh, right place, right time. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram gets good distance on it. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had it nicked away. Thuram calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Gavi. Oh, just skips past his man. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard cuts it out.
3 minutes added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Lofted upfield. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well,
And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tomiyasu gets over and intercepts. Gently done. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Xabi Alonso. And here's Owen. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Gullit getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Owen. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini engages and forces him off the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. And it's Owen. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Owen. Owen. That has been cut short.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that really is so... It's all! And he's gone looking for safety. Eto made a good run there. Gavi. Bale. He is through here. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Owen is onto it in a flash. Hullet strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Tries a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Gavi touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now it's Bale. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he was alert to it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge gets... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It's Drogba! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Suarez. Gavi. Alonso. Oh, he's bustling. Alonso! Quarter of an hour played. Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hullet with the short one. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, super find. Shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response... there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. There's the whistle, and here we go. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And he's searching through. It's Baggio! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Roberto Baggio certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Pull it. Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. He's been caught on it here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rummenigge. Now it's Roberto Baggio. In with the challenge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Rummenigge. And he's away. Rummenigge! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hernandez. So we're still where we started right now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Baggio. Just eases him off the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Great chance! Too close for comfort. Costa Corta. Now it's Odegaard. Pull it. And here's Baggio. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's shifting through the gears here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, played through for the wide man. Xabi Alonso. Pedri. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now Mbappe. Xabi Alonso cuts it out. Played towards the other side. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. What a throw in. No joy this time. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Forwards and with intent.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge. Played out to the right. Messi. And he's had a hit. Good effort. And it is right on half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Now it's Drogba. Conte. Pedri. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hernandez. Oh, terrible pass. He has found a way through. Chooses now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona, up he goes! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. DiMarco, and here's Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. DiMarco.
Such good technique.
And he cuts out the supply. Concola! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Collar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Collar. Oh, super find. Goes for finesse. That has not worked out as planned.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Odegaard. Costa Curta. And they've got a throw. Hernandez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now the hit. And that's caused a worry or two.
Drogba just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Fiddles it through. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for the header! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Será sustituido por
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most...
Oh, can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
DiMarco, Neymar, he's picked his way through, in with a header!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Hullet. He could be in here. Hullet! They are rampant! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Costa Curta. And it's Gnabry for Conte. Hernandez. Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's managed to get free. Quick look, then plays it in. Hernandez with the clearance. And he was alert to it. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved plays it short. And here's Nedved. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great hit! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vieira. Owen. Now it's Owen. Owen. Oh, this is a very good run. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. That was travelling. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Eto. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pullet. Luis Suarez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen. And that's a superb pass. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Portugal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Ernest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Nedved. Might be danger here. And it's Vieira. Owen, real chance! Goal, Portugal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Pode ser uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Portugal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Now it's Bale. Bale. He's got away. It's Bale! Vieira. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Luis Suarez. Hullet. Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard cuts it out. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Nedved. Nedved.
Such good technique.
Can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead.
Bale! Oh, that was venomous. Always onto this. Taken back almost at once. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. Can he put it away? Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well read, nice interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure...
Has a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Ernest. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's Nedved. Bale. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. Nedved. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bale. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Eto. Oh, a decent hit!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Vieira. 60 minutes played. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets his pass away. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substituição para Portugal.
Pullet taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Bale. Now it's Bale. He's cut it out.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Right. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bale. Bale gets flagged offside. Pullet. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Owen. DiMarco. Now it's Pullet. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. He has found the way through. Up he goes! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Picked out brilliant. Big chance! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Portugal are having a ball here. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, just skips past. He's had a hit! Has a look and has a go. And yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Maldini. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Could have here their final chance. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Turan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you.